Good evening, everyone. My name's Laura Rogers, and welcome to the 14th Annual Best and Brightest Awards ceremony. I'm so glad that y'all are here tonight. Our ceremony is going to be honoring and recognizing some amazing contributions from Leon County's exemplary high school seniors, both in and outside the classroom. The honorable mentions, runners-up, and winners announced this evening are students who set an example of academic success and community service, and constantly raising the bar for all of Leon County students. Our 8th grade writers have been writing wonderful essays, and we have narrowed them down from the schools to announce our big winners in their voice of democracy through volunteerism. You'll hear us describe what dedicated and thoughtful students they are. We want to leave a legacy through them to inspire students to become more selfless, to take action, and not wait around for a change, but to be that change. These best and brightest finalists are dedicated, excellent, and yes, very humble. First of all, I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Envision Credit Union, who has supported the Best and Brightest Awards program since its inception in 2006, and has helped to award more than $684,000 to 2,379 12th and 8th grade students in Leon County schools. There are many businesses that help make the Best and Brightest a success. These include the Tallahassee Democrat, Sachs Media Group, Rogers Gunnar Vaughn Hub International, Mainline Information Systems and Summit International Group, Legacy Toyota, NII Talcor, Sperry Associates, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare, the Jim Moran School of Entrepreneurship, the City of Tallahassee, Leon County Government, Miller Glass Company, the Florida League of Cities, Wadsworth Humphreys and Holler CPAs, Leon County Schools, World Class Schools of Leon County, Target Print and Mail, the Hotel Duval, and Awards for You. Their support allows us to award the school-based finalist with at least a $100 scholarship. The overall category honorable mentions tonight will be awarded $500. The runners-up will receive $750, and the winners will be presented a check for $1,500 cash. In addition to the scholarships provided to each student, World Class Schools donates $100 to the Department of the Grand Prize Winner School in each of the 15 categories in recognition of their excellence. We're also very excited to award our 8th grade essay contest for the 9th year. As an additional element of the Best and Brightest Awards program, Leon County's 8th graders have entered essay submissions on their importance of community service. The winner tonight will receive $500, the runner-up will receive $250, and the honorable mention will receive $100. These students will now begin their high school careers with goals of excellence in academics and service in mind, and hopefully partake in the Best and Brightest Awards 4 years from now. We'd also like to thank our public and private high schools in Leon County for their work in nominating the school-based winners and their dedication in encouraging students to excel in both academics and in service. Let's give a round of applause to our school board members who are here tonight, and to all the principals, guidance counselors, our teachers, and the schools involved. Please stand and be recognized. And then let's not forget the importance of the Best and Brightest Committee, our judges and coordinators that make these awards program possible. At this time, I'd like to have the audience help me and with those people that have helped, and if they are not working in the back, and to recognize for their assistance through those times. So please, thank you for that. We're very fortunate that we try to keep in touch with our previous winners and finalists from the Best and Brightest programs over the years. thanks to email, we can keep in touch somewhat. And so I have a few of the finalists who have been here through the years that are standing in this front row area. If they would please stand and let's acknowledge them. Congratulations, and thank you for coming back. We love being here in Ruby Diamond Concert Hall, and we can't thank our FSU partners and staff who have assisted us tonight in helping with the staging, the lighting, and the sound, and WFSU, who will be broadcasting this program throughout the year. So we appreciate also our talented Mr. Ben Gunter, who has been entertaining you and who will play the music for us tonight. Thank you, Ben. And so now I'd like to introduce the founder and the creator of this great idea, Mr. Ron Sachs of Sachs Media Group, to get our program started.
Good evening. This is the best night of the year for a special event. And if you haven't been to this before, I just want to tell you in advance, lots of events ask you to please hold your applause and please don't hoot and holler until all the awards have been given. This is not that event. So we expect you to make some noise when someone you love is recognized in any way. And we're going to start out by filling the stage in these first two rows with the 8th grade essay contest of folks who are helping create that ethic of service early on in middle school, carrying it through to high school, and hopefully throughout their lives. So let's welcome our 8th grade essay contest, folks. Here they come. Congratulations to all you 8th grade essay contest entrants. Thank you very much. The stage is looking kind of empty. Let's resolve that right now. Please stand up, turn around, and meet and greet the class of 2019 Best and Brightest High School seniors. Before we get started, we're going to ask the best and brightest seniors to stand up and look at that handsome bearded man in the balcony, Dave Barfield, our professional photographer. Wave, Dave. You can see him? He can see you. There he is up in the middle there, high up. You want him to stand, Dave? Smile big. We're good. Okay, please be seated. Okay, folks, between the high school students on the stage and the 8th graders for the essay contest in the audience, we're honoring some of our community's best and brightest students at both levels, 200 students in all. It's going to be a great night. It's actually 15 years ago we brought this idea to the community, and without the Tallahassee Chamber of World-Class Schools, Envision Credit Union, Tallahassee Democrat, and a bunch of volunteers, it took the better part of a year to bring it to life. But it is an amazing tribute to the leadership of these young people. And if you need some hope for the future about what kind of future we're going to have, when you hear about many of these students tonight, the ones you know, the ones you don't, you'll learn about, it will hearten you and give you a sense of optimism that no matter what's wrong in our community, country, or world, these kids are the future. So congratulations to all of you. All of the seniors are wearing an Olympic-style medallion, and we believe they'll have that for a long time because it's intended to honor all of them. They are all school-based winners in their categories, and tonight, obviously, besides recognizing all of them, we're going to announce the top 45, the first, second, and runner-up and honorable mention in each of the 15 categories. I want to again thank the judges who volunteer in each of the categories. You see them listed in the program, along with all the other volunteers and sponsors. But before we get started with some special guests to give us some talks, short talks, before we get to the actual program, parents and siblings and teachers and principals of these students, stand up and be recognized. Let's applaud you too. Laura Rogers spoke about the incredible commitment made by the sponsors, typified mostly by Envision Credit Union's 14-year commitment to this program. The bulk of that $600,000 plus in scholarship money comes from them because they are investing in the future. Today we asked the chairman of the Envision Credit Union Board of Directors, Dr. Jim Croteau, to say a few words to you. Please welcome.
Good evening. As chairman of the volunteer board of directors for Envision Credit Union, I'm proud that we've been a sponsor for the Best and Brightest from its inception. We're honored to continue our commitment to be the premier sponsor for this program. With me tonight is our board member, Dr. Cassandra Grayson, who will be helping with the presentations and steering everybody around up here. As an education-based, member-owned credit union, it's our responsibility to encourage and support the education and the mentorship of our youth. And we're pleased to provide a foundation with this great program that recognizes the accomplishments of our students. To date, Envision has contributed over $450,000 towards scholarships, and our employees, I think we have 12 or 14 of them here tonight, enjoy participating with this program. As a former teacher, administrator, and very briefly superintendent, thankfully, I'd like to personally congratulate all you students on the success. I'd also commend the parents, guardians, and teachers who helped you along the way. Now, the students had to put up with a few comments that I made at the reception that we had, and you'll have to put up with a few more, so I'll follow up on those. Your parents, guardians, teachers, they all trusted you to do your best, but you realized that their trust required some personal responsibility. They respected your uniqueness, but you realized that respect had to be earned. They encouraged your independence, and you soon learned that you had to step out with some self-confidence. You also realized that collaborating with other people really helped you get more done. And finally, they supported your community service, and you found that kindness is a strength, not a weakness. I think that we did show some appreciation, but I would like you, and just you, to show appreciation for your families that supported you, for your teachers and administrators that supported you. Go ahead, show them now. That's great. Envision Credit Union is proud to recognize you for your achievements. We commend you for your talent and the focus and the hard work, and for setting an example for other students that are going to follow you. And we at Envision wish you very much success in the future. Congratulations.
A founding partner of the project also is the Tallahassee Democrat. We're proud to have the publisher, Skip Foster, with us tonight, who's made a major impact in a positive way in our community with his good journalism and his great staff. Skip Foster.
Okay, so, there's usually a handy-dandy script right here, and we're gonna wing it, okay? Is everybody cool with that? You shouldn't be. No, look, the Democrat is proud to be a partner with these amazing sponsors and to recognize the great work that you do. There's a lot of coverage of this event that you have either seen or are going to see. When you leave today, there'll be a 64-page insert that you'll be able to pick up. I hope that you saw this big double truck with lots of names and pictures on it. And on Tallahassee.com tomorrow, you're going to see a lot of pictures that are also taken of this great event. So we're just honored to be a part of this and have been over the years, and are certainly proud of the accomplishments of all of these young people. How did I do? Pretty good wing it job? Okay, thank y'all very much.
We're fortunate to live in a community with great public schools, great private schools, great at-home schooling, and this project honors all of them. But we're fortunate to have a really caring, wonderful superintendent in the public schools, in Rocky Hanna. Please welcome him to the stage.
Good evening. All right, first things first, class of 2019, I need a favor. Stand up. All right, funny faces, no hand gestures or signals. 1, 2, cheese. Thank you very much. How about another round of applause for this year's class? It's hard to believe it's been 14 years now, and Laura was right. This was Ron Sachs' baby from the very beginning. He brought this up from Miami, where he grew up. They had a similar program and replicated it here in Leon County, and it's absolutely amazing. It's my favorite event every single school year, because it reminds us again what is best about our youth. And we are so lucky to have such amazing young people in our community. I see 2 board members here. I see Joy Bowen and our chair, Roseanne Wood. Thank you all for being here this evening, ladies. And I see Daryl Jones coming in. Thank you, Mr. Jones, for being here as well. As a lifelong resident of Tallahassee and Leon County and a product of our public schools, it's truly an honor to serve as superintendent. I started 30 years ago as a hall monitor and a teacher and a coach, a dean, an assistant principal. Now to finish my career as superintendent is just absolutely amazing. And let me tell you guys this, I would not have been on this stage, not because of lack of community service, but because my GPA would not have allowed me to be on this stage. But I am living proof that dreams can come true, and as long as you work hard and persevere and continue to believe in yourself, if mine can come true, yours can come true. I promise you that. But I'm honored to say just a few words tonight before the ceremony begins on behalf of the Leon County school system. And this is a special event, not just with our public schools, but our private and homeschool students are here tonight as well. All of us are extremely proud of this year's Best and Brightest finalists. Their accomplishments, both in the classroom and out in the community, show what can be achieved through dedication to academics and public service. During my 30-year career with our public school system, I've stated many times that what our students do in the classroom, on the athletic field, and in the arts is very important. However, to learn the lesson of giving back and helping others at a very young age, that lesson is truly invaluable. It's probably the single greatest lesson we could ever teach our children. The great boxer Muhammad Ali once said that service to others is the rent we pay for our room here on earth, that each of us must earn our place. Just to be seated on the stage this evening means that each of these young men and women have given countless hours outside of school to support local organizations and charities whose sole mission is helping others. These Best and Brightest finalists have tackled every assignment with perseverance and heart, going above and beyond what was simply required. And most importantly, they have served as role models to their younger classmates and peers by unselfishly giving their own time to humanitarian causes, even when it may not have been convenient or easy. To you, the Best and Brightest class of 2019, you have most certainly earned your place, and I wish you nothing but the best in your chosen path after high school. Just as you have made your mark in our schools, so will you enrich the colleges, universities you attend, and the businesses you ultimately choose for your career. Thank you for all you have done to make a difference in our school system and our community. God bless you and congratulations. Thank you.
A U.S. News and World Report just named Florida the #1 state in the country for higher education. So let's give a round of applause for Florida. And we're fortunate to live in a capital city with 3 higher education institutions. One of them, we're in their property right now at Florida State. There's Florida A&M and Tallahassee Community College, whose Director of Financial Aid, Bill Spears, has a special announcement about their contribution to the Best and Brightest. Bill Spears.
Good evening. On behalf of our President, Dr. Jim Murdaugh, and our District Board of Trustees, I offer you congratulations and best wishes on your next path to success. Tallahassee Community College is recognized annually as one of the top 100 colleges for the number of associate's degrees awarded. And nearly 75% of our graduates transfer to the state university system within a year, primarily to schools right here in Tallahassee. As in years past, Tallahassee Community College has partnered with the Best and Brightest to add an additional scholarship opportunity to the top 45 winners. Those winners announced tonight will also be eligible to receive from Tallahassee Community College additional funds of an annual amount up to 2 years to attend TCC based on the level of winning with the Best and Brightest awards. Those students who receive honorable mention will receive $1,000 each year towards TCC tuition. Runners-up receive $1,500 a year towards TCC tuition, and winners will receive $3,000 per year towards TCC tuition. I hope that those that are interested in attending TCC, no matter what level of finalist, will contact me to help me earn your degrees at TCC. You are the students we're proud to have attend TCC because you are dedicated to your studies and active with your school. Congratulations, and we hope to provide these scholarships to many of you tonight, and we look forward to seeing you on campus. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. Boy, what a set of pipes that guy has, huh? If I could talk like him, I could have made it to the networks, you know? Anyway, we have keynote speakers tonight with a brief, inspiring message, and we mixed it up a little bit this year. We thought we would ask the dynamic duo of the Johnson sisters to visit with you. Zamoria Johnson is a graduate from the class of 2012 and Zanani Johnson, her younger sister from the class of 2016. Both were selected as Best and Brightest finalists in their senior year. Both won Best and Brightest awards, and both, years apart, won the Spirit Award, the top award of the night. So please welcome these outstanding young women, the Johnson sisters, who are wonderful and they like each other.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2019 Best and Brightest Awards ceremony. This is my sister, University of West Florida's, UWF, Student Government Association President, Zanani D. Johnson.
Good evening. This is my sister, Dr. Zamoria Johnson. Best and Brightest honorees. Let's stop. Let's take a moment to breathe in, then breathe out. One more time, breathe in and breathe out.
Close your eyes and let this moment soak in. Each of you have worked tirelessly and unselfishly to get to this point in your lives. Audience, please help us again to congratulate these wonderful students.
We are so humbled, excited, and thankful for the opportunity to serve as your keynote speakers for this momentous occasion. The Best and Brightest has a special place in our hearts. It was an honor to have been selected not only as winners in our respective categories, but also selected as Spirit of the Best and Brightest. It was just only 7 long years ago.
Zanani, wait. You're not gonna tell them my age, are you?
Oh, excuse me, everyone. Ever since she turned the big 25, she acts like she turned 75.
Hey, my age is not what we're here to talk about this evening, sis.
Well, what are we here to talk about then?
I'm glad that you asked. We're here to talk about failures.
Huh? This is the Best and the Brightest ceremony. None of these students know anything about failure. That's not even a word in their vocabulary. Failure.
As much as I would like to believe that, unfortunately, life is full of successes and failures. We've both experienced pitfalls throughout our growth into young adults.
You know what? I guess you're right, Zamoria. A lot of people only see our accomplishments or the highs. You becoming a first-generation doctor in our immediate family, and me becoming the first ever African-American SGA president elected at UWF.
Exactly.
Since you brought up fails, remember when you failed one of your first college courses when you started pharmacy school?
Yes, I remember.
Man, you were devastated. You literally went to tutorial sessions, never missed a class, barely had a social life, and you still failed.
Yes, I failed, Zinani. Jeez. But you know what?
What?
I didn't let failing that class cause me to give up on my dream of becoming a doctor. I realized that sometimes I can truly work hard and give my all towards something that I want. However, there will be times where I'll fall short. But the true gift of not gaining something the first time is appreciating the lesson more once I pass the test.
Man, that's an awesome and mature viewpoint. Since we're obviously not going to move on from the failure topic, you know what I think about when I hear the word failure?
What?
People failure.
People failure?
Yes. I thought that once I finished high school and started at UWF, it would subside. Unfortunately, it only got worse. As I matriculated through my major and participated in SGA, you start thinking that people who smile in your face and give you a pat on your back and say things like, "You're awesome, I want the best for you, I believe in you," have your back. Unfortunately, not every person who's done this has truly wanted the best for me. I learned the hard way and had to remind myself over and over one of Grandma's favorite sayings. Something I think that we've all heard, which is, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Wow, I hate that you've had to experience this.
At first, I did too, but I soon realized that people are not perfect and will sometimes let you down. But you have to keep yourself surrounded by people who definitely want what's best for you. And most of all, you have to motivate yourself.
I completely agree, Zanani. I just thought about one more type of failure I think we have both experienced.
What's that, Doc?
Failure of self.
Oh, that's definitely not a real concept. I'm almost done with my psychology degree, and I never once heard of that in class.
Well, it might not be taught in the classroom, but everyone has or will experience this one day in the school of life.
Well, what exactly is failure of self?
It is the belief that one has about themselves that he or she is not smarter, not stronger, or more capable than he or she truly is.
Wow, sis, that was deep. So you're saying more or less believing that they are not the best and brightest?
I see what you did there.
I'm brilliant.
Yes, you are. And never forget that. I have to remind myself of this too because sometimes I do not feel like I am the best and the brightest. There have been moments where I've had to stop what I'm doing, take a deep breath, look around, and realize that no matter what good or bad thing I'm faced with, I am unafraid and bold.
When you put it that way, I can honestly say that I've had that mindset too. Sometimes I think that I failed myself or even other people. However, when I feel this way, I think of one of my favorite quotes, which is, successful people are not people without problems. They have simply learned to deal with problems successfully.
So what you're saying is failures are the fertilizer for success?
Exactly.
See, sis, talking about failures isn't too bad.
You're right, Zamoria. These students need to know that even though they are the best and brightest, failures may happen.
Exactly. We're living testimonies to that. We've had rocks thrown at us, but we did not shatter.
People have said that we couldn't, but we did. But wait, Z, we also have to remember those people who have truly had our backs.
You know what? You're absolutely right. Best and brightest students? Hello, best and brightest students. Let's take a moment to salute those who support you all. Mom, dad, sisters and brothers, grandparents, godparents, best friends, teachers, principals, pastors, whomever it was that helped you all get to this point.
Please stand and let's give them a round of applause. It's important that you remember the people that are always there for you, and you can always count on them to have your back. Keep them close. You all will need them.
So now that we've shared a little of our story, we leave you all with this.
Each one of you are smarter than you believe,
Stronger than you think,
able to do all that you can ask or think,
can overcome any challenge set before you.
always know to choose right, even when wrong may seem easier.
Remember that you have a purpose.
You are more capable than ever, and that's what got you here.
You are important and this world needs you.
Continue to stay kind and give back to those who need a helping hand.
You are the best and the brightest. Continue to let that bright light shine. Thank you.
The fabulous Johnson sisters. So now welcoming back to the stage Dr. Croteau and Laura. As Laura mentioned earlier to you, we started an 8th grade essay contest several years ago to extend this ethic of service down to middle schools. So it's a healthy virus we're spreading about the value of community service, the value of giving back. And so now we're going to honor the 8th grade students who participated in the essay contest. And the essay included a prompt, a quote by Denzel Washington. We thought he's a pretty inspirational figure. Here's the quote, the prompt. At the end of the day, It's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back. Each middle school selected up to 3 finalists. Those essays were submitted to a panel for tonight's announcement of the top 3 winners. As Laura said, the countywide winner will be awarded $500, runner-up $250, honorable mention $100, but all these 8th grade students deserve your applause right now before we announce the winners. All of their schools will recognize them with a certificate at their individual convocations later this month. As I call out the winners' names, please join us on the stage from the staircase closest to where you're sitting. And then please prepare to smile for photographer Dave Barfield, that handsome bearded man standing up in the lumberjack shirt in the 3rd or 4th row there. All right, here we go. The honorable mention in the 8th grade essay contest goes to Kimberly Neesmith from Florida State University School. Here's what Kimberly wrote in part. Life isn't necessarily about having amazing test scores or becoming CEO of a big company. It's about sincerely asking someone if they're okay. It's about contributing to a child's passion so that they may continue to thrive while doing what they love. Kimberly Neesmith. Our runner-up in the 8th grade essay contest for the 2019 Best and Brightest is Atticus Miller from Elizabeth Cobb Middle School. Here's what Atticus wrote in part. Anyone can do community service. I don't do it because I have to. I don't do it for a reward. I do it to help others and to connect with people around me. The feeling you get after spending just a small amount of time helping someone else or giving them the slightest amount of hope, it is truly rewarding. That's Atticus Miller. And the 8th grade Best and Brightest Grand Prize Essay winner for 2019 is Tallulah King from Fairview Middle School. Here's part of what Tallulah wrote. Until I actually volunteered, I didn't understand what it meant to lose a home or what homelessness looked like. Yet because I'm there with them, they don't feel forgotten. I feel empathy, but I'm also proud I'm up close where they can see that I care. Tallulah King. And again, all of our 8th grade essay contest winners will be honored at their schools and their award ceremonies there. And we expect to see all of you back in 4 years for the Senior Best and Brightest Awards of 2023. Deal? Okay. And now we move on to the main event, to honor the top 45 of our 155 school-based winners for the 2019 Best and Brightest. When you hear some of the accomplishments of some of these students, you will be blown away in a good way, inspired about the future for them and all of us. They are all winners. Again, we thank our sponsors and all the folks involved in volunteers. I'll say this, I'm so glad that in the 14 years we've been doing this, I've never been a judge because it's too hard a job, but look at the 45 names of the judges who worked so hard to help select these winners, and let's appreciate them right now. Some of them are here tonight. So, seniors, when your name is called, please come down to the stage to receive your scholarship check from Dr. Cassandra Grayson from Envision Credit Union, and your trophy from publisher Skip Foster. And those are really massively beautiful trophies. and very pointy, so be careful where you aim them. Please stay on stage until all of the 3 winners in your respective category are named, and we can get a group photo. Laura Rogers will be doing a little interview segment with each of the first place winners to ask them a prompt question about their community service or something about their subject matter. And once again, I want to emphasize, many of these students have really high GPAs and are among the top academics at their schools, but the differentiator in the best and brightest is a servant heart, a disciplined track record of service, selfless service to others. So one more time for the 155, congratulations. And things move pretty fast now, and just so you can follow in your programs, we do this alphabetically. So our first category is the art category. And the 2019 Best and Brightest Honorable Mention is Catherine Barnett of Charles High School. Kat has been certified in the entire Adobe Creative Suite, including Adobe Photoshop, InDesign, and Illustrator. She's participated in the recommendation-only art program, Foot Soldiers, with Florida State. She also had art displayed at the Florida State Museum of Art. She's an active member of the National Honor Society, Child's Art History Club, the Killearn United Methodist Church Praise Band. This is our Best and Brightest Honorable Mention, Catherine Barnett of Charles High. And the runner-up in the 2019 art category is Nicholas Williams of Lincoln High School. Nick is certified in Adobe Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, Premiere, Visual Design Specialist. He has created videos, infographics, logos, icons for Leon County through the Leon Works Junior Apprentice Program. He's been awarded first and third place in dramatic interpretation at regional and state Latin competition, a first-year gold bar, and he's an AP scholar and academic letterman. He's also the primary male recipient of the World Leadership Congress's Hobie Scholarship. This is Nicholas Williams of Lincoln High School. And the first place winner in the art category for the 2019 Best and Brightest is Haley Walton of Florida State University School. Our very accomplished Haley has work displayed in the Lemoyne Art Gallery, the Tallahassee Winter Festival of Lights, Music, and the Arts. She's a member of the National Art Society and is certified in Adobe Illustrator. By the way, I'm not certified in any of those things. She has spent countless hours working with Tallahassee foot soldiers, inspired by the Civil Rights Heritage Sidewalk. Through her volunteering, she was able to explore and research archives and monuments that bring awareness to Tallahassee's African-American history. She volunteered over 60 hours in Florida State University School Memory Project that creates self-portraits of orphans from Afghanistan, Mexico, and Puerto Rico. Haley Walton of Florida State University School.
Congratulations, Haley, on being our first winner for the Best and Brightest in Art. You're so creative. And I want you to tell everyone what inspires you with your art.
What inspires me with my art is the freedom and the potential in not only expressing yourself, but making yourself just feel better and showing others not only how good you are, but how much them doing art can help them. So.
Congratulations, Haley.
And by the way, you see on the big screen all of our school-based winners for the Best and Brightest in each of these categories. We move on to athletics, where the honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest is Braden O'Connor of St. John Paul II Catholic School. Braden is a member of the National Honor Society, Rho Kappa National Social Studies Society, Mu Alpha Theta Mathematics, Student Government Association Treasurer, Dance Marathon Executive Board, Fellowship of Christian Athlete member. He's varsity soccer, men's varsity golf for 4 consecutive years. He served over 375 hours in service and leadership and acted as a mentor to campers. He's been awarded the All Big Bend Honorable Mention, WTXL Scholar Athlete of the Week, Team MVP for soccer and golf, and Latin Outstanding Achievement Award. Braden O'Connor of St. John Paul II. The 2019 runner-up in the athletics category for the best and brightest is Nataki Close of Lincoln High School. Nataki is a member of the National Honor Society and a recipient of the Principals Award for 4 consecutive years. She's been awarded the MLK Dreamers and Doers Lewis K. Parker Award. She's president of St. Peter PB Church, president of Jack and Jill of America, Inc., and is track and field captain. She's been awarded 4th place in state competition in the 4x100, multiple first place awards in the 100, 200, and 4x100. Do you see how fast she got down those stairs? And she's second team All Big Bend flag football, Nataki Close of Lincoln High School. And the 2019 Best and Brightest First Place Award in the athletics category goes to Emma McGibney of Leon High School. Emma was the WTXL News Scholar Athlete of the Week for her impressive academic achievements. She's president of Interact, Dance Marathon Executive Board, Student Government Association, Student Body Secretary, and is an English and Spanish Honor Society member. She's won a district championship title in varsity soccer, All Big Bend first team, 4x400 meter school record holder, and has competed in the Netherlands Club Soccer Club. She is volunteered a countless amount of hours in Dance Marathon, where she was elected publicity chair. She created YIDM movement that encouraged students to share why Dance Marathon was important to them. First place winner, Emma McKibney of Leon High School.
Congratulations, Emma, on being the best and brightest winner in the athletics category. You're a role model for so many people, and it's, not only academics, but leadership, but then you're also an athlete. So can you give any advice for students that will be starting high school to be able to do it all?
I would advise young athletes starting high school to do their best to not lose sight of their priorities and what's important to them in life. I love my sport, but my first priority has always been my academics, and soccer always comes second. So I'd advise them to do their best to remember what's important to them.
Congratulations.
So we're proud now to announce the Legacy Toyota sponsorship of the Best and Brightest 2019 award in the business category. Thank you, Legacy Toyota. Honorable mention in that category goes to Kiri Ona Washington of Rickards High School. This talented young leader is founder of Southern Belle Curly Tail Business that makes shampoos, oils, moisturizing spritz, and more. She competed in the Jim Moran School of Entrepreneurship at FSU, where she was able to network with business owners. She's volunteered nearly 300 hours with the Boys and Girls Clubs of Tallahassee, currently working with them to develop a program that focuses on young women and their perception of themselves in a social media-driven society. She was awarded first place in Rickards Big Bend Shark Bowl and third place in Leon County. Kiri Ona Washington of Rickards High School. Runner-up for the Legacy Toyota Best and Brightest Business category is Malachi Jackson of Godby High School. Maliki founded a trash collection business with his brother that served the elderly, disabled, and college students in 2014. He's a member of the National Honor Society, student government, is president of the Technology Student Association. He's a certified Autodesk inventor and Adobe Premiere Pro. He also has been awarded first place in Junior Achievement Shark Bowl competition, second place in Vex Robotics Mini Urban Challenge, and fifth place in Vex Robotics Starstruck Challenge. And that is Maliki Jackson of Godby High School. And the first place winner for the business category in the 2019 Best and Brightest is Jordan Sutherland of Lincoln High School. Jordan is the National American Miss Florida Teen Volunteer Service winner and academic achievement runner-up. She placed 11th in National Mu Alpha Theta Bowl mathematics competition. She's historian for that organization as well. She's an intern for Bell and Clements Financial Services. She's volunteered for Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare Foundation, working on the event The Ride for Hope that raises money for the TMH Cancer Center. Our first place winner, Jordan Sutherland of Lincoln High School.
Congratulations, Jordan, on being our winner for the Best and Brightest in Business. I know that you do a lot at school and in the community, and it's very valuable for being involved with a business. What do you think would be something that you would be able to offer a business in service?
I think that I could give them my time and my energy and just dedicate whatever time I have left in a day after everything is done. Just donate whatever I can, and I know that small things add up, so my small contribution can add up to others.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Jordan. Very proud.
All right, moving on to the career category. The honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest is Shecleria Bryan of Godby High School. Now, she has a commitment tonight with the military, and she's on assignment with the Air Force. She could not be here. Let's honor her with our applause. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. She's a recipient of the American Legion General Military Excellence Distinguished Unit, Leon County Junior Apprenticeship, Leadership Ribbon, Outstanding Cadet Ribbon Awards. She's received academic honor roll all 4 years of high school, and in AFJ ROTC, she was promoted from flight sergeant to flight commander to group commander of the entire program. She not only assisted other students in academics and leadership, but oversaw the program's goals and all 120 cadets. We congratulate serving our country, Shri Bryan of Godby High School. And the runner-up for the career category for the 2019 Best and Brightest is Jennifer Urios-Stigu of St. John Paul II. Jenny is a recipient of the Godby Public Service Student of the Year Award in 2017. She's a member of the Green Dot Bystander, Youth Leadership Tallahassee, Spanish Honor Society, Squarettes Women in Community Service, cheerleading, and soccer. She founded the History and Culture Club that hosts events where students can experience holidays and traditions from other countries and cultures. She interns for St. John Paul II Executive Internship Administration. That's Jennifer Urios-Stigu of St. John Paul II. And the first place winner for the 2019 Best and Brightest Award in the career category is Jack Cuban of Leon High School. Jack is an active member of varsity soccer and Mu Alpha Theta. He founded the engineering club at Leon High School, connecting students with professional engineers and opportunity. He has served over 15 years in the Boy Scouts, donating $2,000 to a project that installed a brand new pro-style basketball hoop and completed 450 hours of community service working as counselor at Winthrop Park Summer Camp for Kids. In 2017, he was an unpaid intern with Ghost Controls, which led to a paid staff position, allowing him to work with electrical, mechanical, and computer engineers. First place winner, Jack Cuban of Leon High School.
Congratulations, Jack, on being the winner for the Best and Brightest in the career category. Schools are definitely trying to encourage more courses and training for careers, because that's a great path, not necessarily for the college path, but for both. So what skills do you think would be helpful for getting someone ready for starting their career?
Yeah, you know, I think leadership is something that's not talked about a lot in schools and is so important. And it carries over later in your life and will help you to accomplish so many things and move further up in hierarchies that you need. And so I think if we teach leadership, we're going to have more winners in life and more people who can go on to succeed and do what they want. And I'd also like to thank my mom. She is just my role model, so I'm extremely grateful for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, moving up to D for Drama and Performing Arts category. And the honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest is Teresa Fondue of Sale High School. Teresa is a member of the National Honor Society and Communications Officer for BSA Venturing Crew. She's received various awards in the North Florida Red Ribbon Fine Arts, Lemoyne's Mahaska Whitley Emerging Artist Award, the President's Education Award, Excellence in Drama, Excellence in AP Art. She's contributed many hours volunteering at Walker Ford Community Center, helping kids with articulation, blocking, and stage presence. And she also has been a top 10 scholar. That's Teresa Fondue of Sale High School. Runner-up in the Drama and Performing Arts category for 2019 is Jerry Lynn Fortier of Lincoln High School. Jerry Lynn is a member of the French National Honor Society, Leon County Student District Advisory Council. She's a recipient of the national ranking on Le Grand Concours French Test, superior ranking in state French competition. She's received academic achievement awards and was junior class vice president. She's volunteered more than 500 hours to the Young Actors Theater, helping assist backstage productions and performing. Geraldine Fortier of Lincoln High School. And as the drama continues to build, the first place winner in this category is Ashley Campbell of Leon High School. Ashley is a member of Key Club, Student Government Association, Girl Scouts, where she has served countless hours of community service. She spent her sophomore year living in Germany through the Rotary Youth Exchange Program, where she grew a love for music and performing arts. She joined the Tensing Marion Hyde program that focuses on teenagers developing appreciation for fine arts. She played a solo in their 500-year celebration performance that allowed her to break down cultural and language barriers and give back to that community that welcomed her there. She's been awarded Theater Student of the Year, along with various international thespian honors. It's Ashley Campbell of Leon High School.
Congratulations, Ashley, on winning the Best and Brightest in Drama Production. It takes a lot of time and commitment to put on a performance. I know you've been doing that for years. Can you give any advice about the best way to organize your school time and your work time with being involved with the drama productions?
I think that the best advice that I can give to any young aspiring performers is remember what's important to you. Academics have always been a huge focus for me, and those who know me best know I'm involved in just about everything that I possibly can be. So just keep your priorities straight, but if you believe that you can do it, you can. So,
Congratulations.
By the way, folks, a brief break here. Though he couldn't be here at the start of the ceremonies because he was actually doing his job, please welcome our wonderful mayor, John Daly. Stand up, Mr. Mayor. He rushed here from a meeting and told me earlier today he couldn't wait to get here because he loves this event. We move on to English and Language Arts, where the honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest is Maya Levy of Leon High School. Maya is a member of the National Honor Society, Rho Kappa Society, and treasurer of the Spanish National Honor Society. She's literary editor for Leon Mosaic and a rep for the Tallahassee Garden Club at the SEEK Conference. She's been awarded Thespians District and State Festival Large Group Acting, and also awarded National History Day first place for school and county. She's made impactful service contributions throughout high school by teaching creative writing to middle school students at the School of Arts and Science, Maya Levy of Leon High School. And the runner-up for the Best and Brightest in 2019 for English and Language Arts is Jordan Magnuson of Childs High School. Jordan is the editor-in-chief of the Childs Howl newspaper staff. She's written approximately 60 articles for the paper and initiated the National Poetry Monthly segment. Since 2017, she's been Creative Writing Club president, and she organizes and conducts weekly meetings encouraging students to write more and give their ideas. She's been awarded Essay Contest Achievement Awards, Pride of the Pack Medallion, Anchor Club Award, and she's a National Merit Commended Scholar and AP Scholar of Distinction. Jordan Magnuson of Childs High School. And the 2019 Best and Brightest first place winner in English and Language Arts is Anna Catherine Daunt of Maclay High School. Anna Kate is a member of the leadership team for Multicultural Awareness, recording secretary for Maclay Junior Classical League, secretary of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, varsity soccer, editor-in-chief of Notes from the Underground, a literary journal, and president and founder of Gather. She's a recipient of a number of writing awards, finalist in the Leon County Young Writers Contest, first place winner of school, county, and state history fair, Scholar Athlete Award, finalist in drama interpretation, and she's volunteered countless hours in Notes from the Underground by revising literary magazine, leading meetings, and assisting other editors. First place winner, Anna Kate Daunt of Maclay School.
Congratulations, Anna Kate, on being the winner for the English and Language Arts. In this world of short messages on Twitter and Instagram, how do we think we can encourage young people to continue to write and to read?
I feel like if we continue to foster a spirit of expression with reading and writing, and just continue to remind young people that this is a great outlet to let their voices be heard, and to continue to read to hear others' voices, and just to show the spirit of empathy and cooperation that can come from continuation of the literary arts, we can continue to foster this love despite the era of social media that we live in.
Thank you, that's wonderful. Congratulations.
And now the foreign language category, where the honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest goes to Haley Hobbs of Maclay High School. Haley has been awarded the Holy Comforter Alumni Award and the Lisa Crowder Jackson Spirit Award. After a mission trip to Guatemala, she co-founded Love for Guat, charity program that focuses on selling hand-woven items from Guatemala and selling them back here in the States to help those folks there. She also helped donate hundreds of shoes to Guatemala for people in need. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, captain of varsity soccer, has volunteered nearly 400 hours at Maclay, where she's responsible for all fundraising throughout the year. Haley Hobbs of Maclay High School. The runner-up for 2019, the Best and Brightest Foreign Language category, is Catherine Rusavage of Leon High School. Catherine created and led Soul to the Soul, that collected shoes for students in Guatemala for families in need. She's volunteered more than 285 hours of community service, was awarded Scholar Athlete of the Week for track and cross country, high school honor roll, several AP Scholar Awards, member of the National Honor Society, English, Spanish, and Math. She's also the SGA Treasurer, Secretary for the Leon Junior class, and she's CEO of Strides for Seizures that supports local epilepsy foundation folks. Catherine Rusavage of Leon High School. And the 2019 Best and Brightest Foreign Language Award, first place, goes to Daeki Young Ham of Childs High School. Daeki Young was awarded Superior at the Modern Language Exposition for Spanish Poetry, a Biliteracy Seal, the President's Volunteer Service Award, and multiple Teen Attorney Awards. Vice President of Key Club, National Honor Society High School Scholars, Varsity Tennis, National Merit Semifinalist. She's also won second place in state, first in the region in the Envirothon competition, and has volunteered more than 200 community service hours for Leon County Teen Court, where she prepares and presents real juvenile cases within the community. Daeki Young Ham of Childs High School.
Congratulations on being the winner for the Best and Brightest in the Foreign Language category. People learn languages for different reasons. And, you know, it's important to be able to have the chance to study another foreign language. Can you give some opportunities for how you are able to work with other languages?
I mainly use my second language to help people like the foreign students who would come to the US to study. And then through that, we would become really close friends. And then I've also befriended the teachers, my foreign language, my Spanish, and my Latin teachers. And then I've also gotten to do clubs like Latin and then Spanish competitions, so those are all really good opportunities.
Congratulations, we're so proud of you.
Moving on to the journalism category, the 2019 Best and Brightest Honorable Mention in that category goes to Helen Bradshaw of Maclay High School. Helen served as yearbook editor-in-chief, where she won first place for her book proposal at Florida Balfour Yearbook Seminar, National Sample Book of 2019, and placed in the top 10% of yearbooks nationwide. She's art editor for Maclay's literary journal, Notes from the Underground. She's been featured in Inside Edition, NBC News, O Magazine, Glamour, Paris, Mashable, Fire Love, Hong Kong, and O Mag, Portugal. She's a member of the National Honor Society, National Science and Art Society, Quill and Scroll, and Mu Alpha Theta. Helen Bradshaw of Maclay High School. Runner-up for the 29 Journalism Best and Brightest Award goes to John Folsom of Florida State University School. John's been a staff writer, feature editor, and editor-in-chief for the Tomahawk Talk newspaper. He's been awarded the Stan Dietrich Memorial Award for Excellence in Academic Character, Leadership and Services, and the Scholar Athlete and AP Scholar Award. He's a member of Key Club, Yearbook, Engineering Society, National Honor Society, National Spanish Honor, and he was also the writer and producer for Miami Montage at the Peace Sullivan Workshop in Journalism and New Media. John Folsom of Florida State University School. And the 2019 Best and Brightest Journalism First Place Award goes to Nadali Jones of Leon High School. Nadali is the president of the National English Honor Society. She's been a member of the Leon High School newspaper staff for 4 years and was named editor-in-chief. She joined Boys and Girls Club at the Big Bend, where she made a junior staff that nominated her as Youth of the Year to represent them in state, regional, and national level competitions. And after Nadali found out about her school's wide population of refugees, she wrote articles that highlighted their needs, which led to tutoring sessions twice a week to help students and assist them making personal connections with their new classmates and adjustments in their new community. Nadali Jones of Leon High School.
Congratulations, Natalie, on being the winner for the Best and Brightest Awards in Journalism. There's so many events going on around the world, and as you take a deep breath, what story would you want to cover if you were being a journalist today?
If I could be anywhere right now, I would be with those women in Georgia and Alabama fighting for their rights to be able to do what they want with their bodies. That's exactly where I want to be, and that's where I'm going to be.
Congratulations, so proud of you.
Okay, moving on to the leadership category. While all of these students are leaders in these 15 categories in school and community, this is the leadership category, where the 2019 honorable mention for the best and brightest goes to Madison Cruz of Community Christian School. Madison's a three-time winner of the Modern Language Expo for Spanish, a member of National Honor Society, senior leader of Community Christian's Leadership Program, Youth Leadership Tallahassee, volleyball, track and field, and cross country. She's been awarded Outstanding Athlete, Community Christian Honor Roll, Presidential Physical Fitness, and Character Award for Kindness. She has volunteered many hours in the summer running club that allowed her to reach out to younger students at Community Christian and interact with them. It's Madison Cruz at Community Christian. And runner-up for the 2019 Best and Brightest Leadership category is Abigail Hansen of Sale High School. Abigail has been awarded MLK Dreamers and Doers Academic High Honor Roll for 4 consecutive years, Superior Award for High Marching Redcoats, Sale Pirate Medallion Award, National Merit Scholar, and Tallahassee Rock Gems Save the South. She's vice president of her senior class and organized Transgender Awareness Week at her school. She was appointed chair of Dance Committee and Student District Advisory Council for SGA. She's volunteered nearly 300 hours to Ronald McDonald House. Abigail Hansen of Sale High School. And the 2019 Best and Brightest Award in the leadership category goes to Nicholas Timmons of Florida State University School. Nick was the senior patrol leader, Order of the Arrow representative, and assistant scoutmaster for Boy Scouts, a member of Florida High's PTSA Executive Board, Youth Leadership Tallahassee, Mu Alpha Theta, recipient of school and state finalist for Wendy's High School Heisman Scholar Athlete for swimming, wrestling, WTXL Scholar Athlete of the Week, 2018 Florida District 1A Wrestling Champion, and the AP Scholar Award. He's volunteered nearly 200 hours to the Boy Scouts Eagle Project as project manager in charge of constructing an ADA-compliant concrete walkway which holds the remains of 19 men from the Seminole Wars under Major Andrew Jackson. Nicholas Timmons, Florida State University School.
Congratulations, Nick, on being the best and brightest winner for the leadership category. You've proved through all the projects that you've worked on, it takes a lot of small steps, sometimes kind of thankless, to be able to accomplish a large goal. Can you help us give some ideas on how you can keep people motivated and make a change for your school and the community?
I would say always having integrity, and that means always doing the right thing in every situation, no matter the circumstances.
Thank you. You do that well.
Well said. Okay, we're moving on to the mathematics category, and our honorable mention goes to Judith Wang of Maclay High School. Now, Judy Judy had a scheduling conflict, lots of end-of-year events for our best and brightest, and she could not be here tonight, but let me tell you about her. She holds leadership positions at the Technology Club, where she's historian, she's yearbook people editor, and the MIT Launch Club co-president, a member of the Cum Laude Society and National Computer Science Honor Society. She's been awarded National Merit semifinalist, AP Scholar, National Institutes of Health for Research, Florida State University Young Scholars Program, and has published a computer science article in the Association for Computing Machinery. In absentia, let's honor Judith Wang of Maclay High School. Runner-up for the 2019 Best and Brightest in the Mathematics category is Eunice Kovenkaya of Lincoln High School. Eunice has won several awards in the Mu Alpha Theta, including third place in the calculus statewide and fourth place in team calculus competition. He's won all-country team, qualified for the Nationals 3 times, made the national playoffs, Leon County tournament champions, and received several other awards for the Quiz Bowl. He's played varsity soccer for 4 consecutive years, won the Leadership Award and district runner-up. He's volunteered more than 300 hours at Lincoln High, tutoring kids in all levels of math. Eunice Kovenkaya of Lincoln High School. And the 2019 Best and Brightest Mathematics First Place Award goes to Venkat Kumhu of Rickards High School. This young man is the recipient of the American Invitational Mathematics Examination Qualifier, USA Computing Olympiad Silver Division, first in Towers Division for Northwest Florida Regional Science Olympiad, first place in the Alpha Open Florida Association, and on. President of Rickards Math Team, Programming Club, and Mu Alpha Theta, selected out of high school and college applicants to participate in Hack the North, which is Canada's largest programming convention. He has volunteered 385 hours at Rickards, assisting in math competitions. Venkat Kumhu of Rickards High School.
Congratulations on being the winner for the mathematics category. I'm just amazed when you try to incorporate all your math skills from high school but into the real world. And how can you help some of the struggling math students that are out there now?
Well, throughout high school, I've done a lot of work with the Rickards Invitational, which is a local math competition. I participated in it when I was in 4th grade, and I struggled a lot with math back then. But through Mu Alpha Theta and that competition, I became to really love math, and I found a second family through mathematics. And if you're struggling with math or you just want to get better at it, I really encourage you to go out there and find all the opportunities there are with the mathematics competitions. It's truly a stimulating and really endearing environment.
Thank you so much. Congratulations.
And moving on to the music category, the honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest goes to Alexis O'Rourke of Maclay High School. Lexi placed first in the Shakespearean Sonnet Contest, second place in Poetry Out Loud, founder and co-president of the Maclay Music Club, vice president of the National Honor Society, treasurer of French Honor Society, and publicity chair for Dance Marathon, volunteered nearly 150 hours for the New Beginning music team. Lexi O'Rourke of Maclay High School. And our Best and Brightest 2019 music runner-up is Joshua Kim of Rickards High School. Joshua is the leader of the Allegro Senior Center Volunteer Youth Orchestra. He's the designated drums, bass player for the youth group worship team. He was individual violin performance for 9 years in the Tallahassee Youth Symphony Orchestra and has participated in the Florida State University String Music Camp. He's a member of Mu Alpha Theta, is a national AP scholar. Our runner-up, Joshua Kim of Rickards. And the 2019 Best and Brightest First Place Music Award goes to Dane Seal of Lincoln High School. Dane is the Lincoln Band Captain and Tallahassee Youth Orchestra Student Vice President. He's been awarded a Youth Leadership of Tallahassee Representative, a Hugh O'Brien Youth Leadership Recognition, and a Rotary Youth Leadership Award. Recipient of All-State Symphonic Orchestra, the Conductor's Award for Musical Excellence, a State Solo and Ensemble Superior Rating, and the Young Artist Competition Award. He's volunteered 150 hours at Westminster Oaks Senior Center, where he was inspired to create a new YouTube channel entitled Why Music Matters. Our first place winner, Dane Seal of Lincoln High School.
Congratulations, Dean, on being the Music Best and Brightest winner. How are we going to keep young people to keep music in their schools and also their extracurricular?
Music is a language that speaks on so many levels, not only in developing your personal identity and becoming a new person, but it intertwines into people's identity and how they interact with other people. And it's so important in having a new way of expressing yourself and having a new way of becoming a new person. And music has a way of becoming a new language that has the opportunity to spread across generations and across boundaries of race, ethnicity, and language barriers that no other thing has.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, Dane.
Okay. Yeah, the public opinion polls show that the greatest fear Americans have is not dying, it's public speaking. So let's move on to the public speaking category, where we have a lot of great winners. The honorable mention in that category goes to Mamie Odom of Rickards High School. Mamie was student director of studio singers at Young Actors Theater. Unit 13 of the American Legion Auxiliary chose her as Girl State delegate for the 2018 session. She volunteered nearly 200 hours in Girl State, where she participated in all government, education, and mock activities. She placed first in the Red Hills Triathlon. She's volunteered more than 500 hours at YAT and more than 400 hours as the historian, secretary, and president of Model United Nations Club. Mamie Odom of Rickards High School. And the Best and Brightest 2019 Public Speaking runner-up is Mira Gaetanis of Childs High School. Mira has spoken at the Department of Education's Opening for Disability Awareness Week, the Department of Education's Administrators Management Meeting, and the Blindness Experience Class for Disability Awareness. She's a recipient of first place in National English Honor Society essay competition and Pride of the Pack. Mira's a member of the World Language Club, National Honor Society, Creative Writing Club, Child's Chamber Orchestra and Key Club, and since 2014, she's volunteered in programs and outreach through musical performances at assisted living facilities. Mira Gaetanis of Childs High School. And the 2019 Public Speaking First Place Best and Brightest Award goes to Madison Coombs of Leon High School. Madison was senior class president, junior class vice president, and head junior counsel. She's the invited speaker at Cobb Middle School graduation as an honorable alumni since 2016, a member of National English Honor Society, Student Government Association, National Spanish Society, and a member of Dance Marathon Executive Board as Morale Chair. I'd like to be that. And Dancer Relations Chair. She's volunteered more than 460 hours at Kate Sullivan Elementary, where she's been a part of hundreds of children's lives and loves to watch them grow. That's Madison Coombs of Leon High School.
Congratulations, Madison, on overcoming the #1 fear. As Mr. Sachs said, can you give some advice to all of us out here on how to work with public speaking?
The key to overcoming anxiety with public speaking is just being confident and prepared. You know, when you practice your speech over and over and memorize it and really master its content, it takes a little bit of the weight off your shoulders, and you just have to be confident in yourself that you're prepared and you can do it.
Congratulations, you did it.
That's great. All right, the science and health category. Honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest goes to Maliku Misra of Charles High School. Malika participated in the 2018 Science Fair research where she categorized tropical cyclones by the volume of rainfall. Awarded first place in the Earth and Environmental Sciences Capital Regional Science Engineering Fair, finalist in the State Science Engineering Fair, National Merit semifinalist, AP Scholar, High Honor Roll. She was also selected to participate in Aerospace Career Exploration and Tallahassee Memorial's Summer Intensive Program. That's Malika Misra of Charles High School. And runner-up for the 2019 Science and Health Best and Brightest is Danu Patel of Maclay High School. Danu is the third student unable to be here tonight because of a conflict, but let's talk about Danu right now. Member Cum Laude Society, Anchor Club, Multicultural Awareness, Community Service, American Red Cross. She was president of the Science National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, and founded the Health Occupation Students of America. She was co-author of published research articles with FSU PhD professors and volunteered nearly 100 hours in the College of Medicine. A recipient of the Science Research Excellence third place, and that is Danu Patel of Maclay High School. And the winner of the 2019 Best and Brightest Award in Science and Health, stay with me here, is Shri Pradamna Dantanini. Shri Pradamna Dantanini, who goes by the short name, thank goodness, Shri. Hi, Shri. Shri was invited to participate in a research internship at Harvard University, recipient of first place in Tallahassee IQ, third place in Florida State Science Fair, first place in the State Engineering Encounter Contest. Volunteered more than 250 hours to Harvard University's McLean Hospital in internship research on schizophrenia and bipolar disorders, 250 hours in student science training, developing a machine model that decreases radiation doses in CT scans and X-rays, and 200 hours in National High Magnetic Field Lab researching bioinformatics modeling protein. Shri has spent 300 volunteer hours advising and tutoring other kids to pursue their interests in science and find success, and that is Shri Dantanini of Leon High School.
Congratulations on being winner in the Science and Health category. You've obviously done a lot of research already, but in this world of science, research and studying are all key. So, can you give us an idea of what you want to continue to study as you continue on with your education?
So I think science is more than just research, discovery. It's about applying what you learn. And in the future, I hope to help improve the human condition in rural and underdeveloped communities. So yes, science helps us improve our condition, but I think to improve general human condition, we need to focus more on these underdeveloped communities and help America and the whole world grow together rather than just focusing on our own interests. Yeah.
Thank you. Congratulations. So proud.
All right, moving on to the social science category, where the 2019 Best and Brightest honorable mention in the category goes to Caleb Daniels of Godby High School. Caleb's a member of National Honor Society, Rho Kappa, and is captain of varsity soccer and Brain Bowl teams. He was awarded ROTC Cadet of the Year and got medals from Sons of the Confederate Soldiers of the Civil War. He's volunteered 105 hours in the Prince Hall Masonry Group, working at a nursing home. He's assisted and tutored students in math and social studies. Caleb Daniels of Godby High School. And these Social Science category 2019 Best and Brightest runner-up is Shivani Kumar of Rickards High School. Shivani is the keynote speaker for the National Federation of the Blind and has volunteered nearly 250 hours submitting original research about misconceptions about blindness for actual publication. Creator and speakers of Blindness Outreach Campaign for elementary schools and eradicating trachoma. Recipient of the 2018 Role Model of the Year, president and founder of Taekwondo Scholars Program, and has won first place winnings in forms and breaking technique in Taekwondo championships. That is Shivani Kumar of Rickards High School. And the first place winner for the 2019 Best and Brightest in Social Science goes to Inkari Warren of Florida State University School. Inkari is a national and distinction AP scholar, recipient of the Scholar Athlete Award and Principal Honors Roll. She has over 575 hours of community service for student government as its president. Member of the National Honor Society, Student Government, Tallahassee Federal Credit Union Youth Financial Advisor, Teen Court Attorney, Engineering Society, Tennis Team, Big Ben 211 Board Member, Mu Alpha Theta President, and Inkari has volunteered nearly 350 hours with the India Association of Tallahassee's Glimpses of India and Florida High's Dance Marathon. Inkari Warren of Florida State University School.
Congratulations on being our winner in the social sciences category. In this age of everyone trying to encourage the STEM programs, how do we keep in with the emphasis on the research for the social sciences part of that program?
I think to me personally, research about social sciences is about making connections with people, with relationships, and not to hate on the STEM field or anything, but sitting in a lab, maybe you can't always make those connections. Today I was calling out to a bunch of reporters and making pitches today, so it was really hard to get a quick conversation in, but if you ask their name, ask how their day's going, they'll be more susceptible to reach out to you and help you out. So it's really about connecting with others in social sciences and creating relationships.
Congratulations, you did great.
So the last of our 15 formal categories, but it's not the last of tonight's awards, is the technology category, where the honorable mention for the 2019 Best and Brightest goes to Jawad Khan of Rickards High School. Jawad was the treasurer, captain, vice president, and president of the Robotics Club. Couldn't they get anybody else involved? He's recipient of the 2016 Big Ben VEX Judges Award, third place in the Marine Advanced Technology Education Ranger, third place in Tallahassee Informatics Olympiad, treasurer for the Programming Club, committee chairman for Tallahassee Tech Expo, and has volunteered nearly 100 hours toward the Robotics Club. That's Jawad Khan of Rickards High School. And the runner-up for the 2019 Best and Brightest Award in Technology is Keandra Ray of Godby High School. Dre is certified in AutoCAD, Autodesk Inventor, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and Adobe Photoshop. Recipient of the 2015 IT Student of the Year, 2017 North Florida Regional Championship, WCTV Player of the Week for football. He got an internship with Datamax Group, privately owned cybersecurity company here that produces software applications that allow consumers to monitor facilities. Through the Distinguished Young Gentleman of America, he's volunteered 100 hours on community programs in areas of need. That's Keandre Ray of Godby High School. And the 2019 Best and Brightest Award, first place in technology, goes to Arendette West of Florida State University School. Arendette, who goes by the name Aaron, is a member of the Essence girls basketball team and is a representative of the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League program. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Student Government Association, Engineering Society, Chess Club, Mu Alpha Theta, Varsity Track and Field, and Flag Football. She's twice been awarded the D. Copeland Heart, Hustle, and Hard Work Award, Scholar Athlete twice, Girls Basketball for Big Bend, third, honorable mention, and FHSAA Girls Basketball State runner-up. RN has volunteered countless hours to the Military Science Club, where she encouraged and recruited students to join and remain involved with the club. RN Det West of Florida State University School.
Congratulations. You got a fan club out here for the technology winner for Best and Brightest. Okay, you got a lot of generations here. Technology, it's always changing. What do you think is going to happen to keep us in the loop for the future?
I think that technology, like any relationship, is going to continue to grow and bind into our everyday lives. It'll affect our work, our health, our learning, and most importantly, our social life. But it's not a bad thing. It's going to improve our sustainability in the future.
Congratulations. So proud of you.
So before we go on, we've named first, second, third place in the 15 categories. But once again, let's honor all 155 of our best and brightest. Now, congratulations to all of you, to your families and schools and friends. During these past 14 years, this project recognized nearly 2,000 high school seniors for their track record of academics and their particular discipline, community service at school, at church, in so many ways. It's a very special program, and I'd like to ask Laura Rogers and her husband, Sam, to come to the stage now. During the past 7 years, we added an additional final award to this wonderful event for somebody who exemplifies the spirit of the best and brightest, that servant heart, through their deep commitment to civic duty and community service. It's in honor of their son, Brooke Rogers, who tragically lost his life in an automobile accident several years ago. Their family, friends, colleagues, people who loved them and loved him, decided to honor his life and keep his spirit alive by endowing this award, the Spirit Award of the Best and Brightest. The top 45 students whose names were mentioned tonight as the first place runner-up and honorable mention are all eligible for that award. Any one of them could win it. It's judged separately, and it goes to the student who really demonstrated, above all, the best and brightest, the most amazing commitment to community service. That's an additional scholarship of $2,500. So thank you to the Rogers family for honoring Brooks and allowing us to honor him and you in this way. We're fortunate, as you heard earlier, to have several former winners of the Spirit Award here tonight, and we'd like to ask them up to the stage to help congratulate their new brother or sister to that elite group. Let's start with Zamoria Johnson, 2012 Rickards High School, who was the first recipient of the Spirit Award, and now a graduate of FAMU's Pharmacy School and working locally as a pharmacist. Say hi to her if you see her on the other side of the counter. Sam Kersey, 2013 graduate from Leon High, now Deputy Legislative Affairs Director at the Florida Department of Juvenile Justice. Zanani Johnson, 2017 graduate of Rickards High School, current SGA president at the University of West Florida. And last year's Spirit Award recipient, Khadijah Ahmed, a 2018 Maclay graduate, currently a sophomore at FSU, majoring in exercise science on the pre-med track, honors medical scholar at the College of Medicine. Welcome back to all of you. So let's talk about this 2019 Spirit of the Best and Brightest Award winner. This student is described as a natural diplomat who befriends and persuades others to lend their talents for many worthwhile causes. This person's involved in a wide variety of academic activities and organizations. Their ability to set goals and achieve them through preparation, research, persuading others to get involved has allowed them to develop a project that will leave an incredible, lasting, positive influence on the community and those around them. Academics are a priority for this individual. Daily mentoring and tutoring helped other students achieve their own academic success. But on top of being an excellent student, our Spirit winner has also managed to volunteer countless hours to clubs that benefited the community and surrounding areas in the region. Committed to raising funds, founded a book drive through their high school honor society that gathered more than 6,000 books. The students' passion to enlighten our ever-global society on the facts of their culture is another example of their sincere commitment to provide support and help others that are uninformed or lack resources. This student founded the Muslim Heritage Club his sophomore year to celebrate his culture and educate students on customs, food, and history. From that work, he led charity events and is constantly making strides to better the community through service and a spirit of unity. Working with other high school students, he harnessed his knowledge of math to organize a team and turn an idea of using data of power outages into a practical report for the city of Tallahassee to identify future priority areas for those families with high needs when disaster strikes. You hear that, Mayor Daley? Amazing. So, the Spirit of the Best and Brightest 2019 award winner is Eunice Kovenkaya from Lincoln High School. What a beautiful moment. So Eunice gets that additional scholarship, certainly the admiration of all his peers here in the Best and Brightest community, and a grateful community for the wonderful example he sets. Now we'd like to introduce someone else to help honor his wonderful service commitment and this Spirit Award, and that is Kat Keene, National Service Program Director for Volunteer Florida.
Thank you. Thank you, Ron, because that's right, there's more. It's my pleasure to be here among so many gifted minds and service leaders. My name is Kat Keene, and I serve as the National Service Programs Director at Volunteer Florida, the lead agency for promoting volunteerism in Florida. Every day, my team and I recognize individuals who selflessly dedicate their valuable time and talents to help their neighbors. The bold change makers who stand up for causes they believe in, and those who are making Florida a better place to live. Clearly, the students in the room exemplify this level of civic engagement, but especially Eunice Kovenkaya. I know you heard a lot about Eunice, but besides what you heard, I want to share some more. He is a firm believer in rehabilitating inmates and supporting their families. Eunice partnered with the National English Honor Society to establish that book drive for the Federal Corrections Institute, as well as the Lighthouse Children's Home. In just 2 years, raised 6,000 books. And with his founding of the Muslim Heritage Club to educate his fellow students about Islamic culture, every Monday, Eunice leads discussions on Muslim history while introducing new foods to club members. Under Eunice's direction, the club organized Kebabs for a Cause, which raised nearly $500 for the Big Ben Homeless Coalition. And last year, $1,000 for the United Nations Refugee Agency. It was Eunice's goal to double that total to further aid Syrian refugees this year. Eunice is an inspiration, and I'm thrilled to present him with Volunteer Florida's Excellence in Volunteerism Award, the state of Florida's official award to honor outstanding service. Congratulations.
Eunice, you want to say a few words? I think you've earned the opportunity.
I was not prepared for this, but first, I'd like to thank my family for being here. My mom and my brother are out there in the crowd. And also, I'd like to thank the community and everyone that's helped me make these events possible. I'm recognized as an individual that makes these events, but this is not just my individual effort. I have many people buy into these ideas, and they work sometimes even harder than I do to make them a reality. And it's not just me, or it's not just my fellow brilliant finalists up here on the stage, but every individual, whether it's at my high school or at any other school in Leon County. We have a culture of being committed to change, and although it may take some pleading and occasionally begging, we do get the job done, and we are committed to creating a better future. Thank you.
So folks, we have seen tonight and heard tonight about the future, and don't you feel great about the future? Thank you for coming to the 14th Best and Brightest Awards. I want to remind you on the way out, you can pick up a copy of the Tallahassee Democrat 64-page insert that has all the top 45 and the rest of our 155 school-based winners. That will be in the paper tomorrow, but you might want to grab you a few tonight to save for all the members of the family. We also want to thank you all for being here, being a part of this wonderful project. I'd like to bring out 12 roses for the grand dame of this project, which is Laura Rogers, who just has the most amazing organizational skills. And she runs world-class schools, but she's the heartbeat of the Best and Brightest, and we're so grateful for your leadership. A lot of folks like to hang out outside afterwards and take pictures by the FSU fountain. Have a great time. Be safe going home. God bless you all, and congratulations to the Best and Brightest of 2019.